Greetings and happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gamers Den. Show where you, viewer, going to be knows for all of you can walk throughs and playthroughs, but you stay for the pop culture and knowledge of it. Now, we're currently working on getting the Anime Lounge put together. We're watching a specific movie. I'm not going to say what it is yet.
He's not too happy about it now that he's realized which one it is.
Yeah, my sister watched it, and let's just say that's the end of there. That's going to give
Let's
it
just say he's gonna have to send Draconis there a very
y'all are going to be happy.
energetic. No, that's not the right word.
No, we'll
A
figure.
strongly worded text later.
Strong word of text, yes. But today you're getting Prep and Landing, a a Disney created Christmas movie, 2.5 movies. It'll take you about an hour or hour 8 minutes to watch all of them. There's two short or two special 30-minute specials and a 8 minute 7.5 8 minute short. So it's not a bad watch. You can probably watch the whole thing
Got some
interviewing
interesting
them.
stuff for you after you've finished.
Yeah. Um, hey, Leo, have you ever watched any of the Prep and Landing stuff?
It's been quite a while.
Well, they came out in the late two thousands and ended in the late 2010s, and we haven't gotten a follow up. But I don't think we need to. And you'll soon see why. So we're gonna start with the first movie. First movie starts out pretty simple. We start off with Wayne, and he basically is just like getting passed over on a job position over at North Pole. He's a little elf and everything, and he's become disillusioned. But wouldn't you, after 227 years
Ooh,
of doing the same damn job every single year?
this chicken has a little more kick to it than I was expecting. I didn't want to just leave it sitting until your folks got home. Who knows how long it had been sitting then?
Dad would have probably eat it too, but he eventually, meets his new partner along with, talking to McGee and her assistant Tiny, and we meet Lanny. And Lanny's, bless him, he's a naive little.
He tries.
Oh God, he tries, bless him. But you can tell he's green. You can tell he's fresh out of the academy. Um, but he's probably the only one that I actually recognize. If you know Fix It Felix from the Wreck-It Ralph series, you know who voices this guy. It's awesome knowing that. But both of these characters are sent off on their next mission. We meet Dasher's cousin Thrasher, not the nicest guy. They get to the drop zone, and well, we get to see all these gadgets and gizmos done a second time. I'm sorry. Ugh, allergies. Ugh, you're a bitch. Um, but we get to see them use a little more on the naughty side, because now Wayne is not happy. Then Lanny's all the work, and Lanny is, since he's so new, he gets a couple of them right, but let's just say he doesn't get the tree, trimming the tree right. But eventually, Wayne gets caught, because while the kid was asleep before, now he's awake, and he started taking pictures of Wayne. Kid could be more than 4 or 5 years old. Luckily, when he sees this, I'm sorry, folks. Smacks him with a little bauble that basically acts as a glittery sleep grenade
Bounds away.
and everything, and the kid's knocked out. Get him back home, back into his bed and everything. I should probably mention some of the other gadgets. They got a little angel air horn thing that they use for fill the stockings up with air. That way Santa can just stick stuff in there. Um, which God Jesus, I wish I had one of those. That would help probably quite a bit. Um, a cookie cutter in the shape of uh, snowflake that acts as a little bit of a to take some of the trimmings off, so that way they can stick the present underneath the tree. Some kind of thing to douse the fire, as well as some snowman things to act as runway, some snowman things to act as runway and everything, and a tow hook, so that way Santa can stop and everything else. And they got all kinds of cool little gadgets and gizmos. Um, but unfortunately, Wayne messed up bad this time. Santa's gonna pass his kid by, but thanks to quick ingenuity with Lanny's little Christmas Wonderland from across the street, Winter Wonderland, well, they were able to land and get Timmy the gift he needed. And we get to learn the lesson of the movie. Just because the magic's lost on you, we don't do it for us adults. We don't do we don't do our jobs around Christmas for us. We do it for the little ones who still have that magic spark. The magic might be over for us, but it's not for them. Lord only knows. It makes me a little sad that this is going to be the last Christmas that we'll be spending with at home. Last December 25th. I mean, I'm gonna visit on the 25th, of course. You know, around the Christmas holiday season. I'm gonna try and visit. You know, um, but it's not easy, and I know it's not gonna be easy visiting Leo's family either. It's not gonna be easy with us not, living from home anymore. But we're gonna try. Christmas is probably the one part of the year that we at the den really love. We'll do what we can, you know.
I'll probably end up giving you your present after we get meet back up next year.
I mean, I kind
Cause
of figured.
it didn't, it hadn't made it.
Oh, so you ordered it? I was just like, neither of them. I gave them their presents, but they didn't give me anything, and I'm just like, you know what? That's fine. It's funny. Over the years, I've actually gotten. I'm actually using this teaching from the first movie. I give gifts. It's better to give than to receive, but that ex- okay, that explains. That's funny. Um, I was just like, Mama was actually kind of pissed at y'all. Did he just do a Naruto run?
Somebody did, yes.
Via, he's watching. um,
Yeah, it just, it didn't
no.
get here yet.
So the next thing that we're going to talk about is
Man, those supply lines take a while this time of year.
the 8-minute short Secret Santa. This one doesn't really have a lesson or anything like that. It's just a nice little bonus thing if you love prep and landing. However, this short is good for one purpose and one purpose only. It has Betty White as the voice of Mrs. Claus, and yes, that Betty White. Basically, they got Mrs. Claus as per landing, Wayne and Lanning to basically retrieve a box from Santa's workshop. And it turns out in this box is a little wooden wheel. It's part of Santa's very first toy, a little pull duck, an old toy. And Santa actually breaks down in tears. You can actually hear it and everything. I don't think I've ever seen that before in a movie. It's actually kind of heartwarming to know that was awesome. He's so happy that poor Santa Claus is breaking down in tears. Good Lord. The feels. The feels, oh god. But then we get to the second one. And this is why I think another Prepper Landing wouldn't really make sense. Where could they go next? The first one was about nice list, right? Second one, about naughty list. And in this movie, Wayne and Lanny team up with Wayne's brother Noel. And
I'm sorry, but is Wayne's first name, or is that his first name or his last name?
first name.
No. If it was his last name, I wouldn't have been able to resist asking if his first name was John.
I would have gone with Bruce, but that's just me.
Both are equally viable. Both are equally viable.
Not for this guy. Not for this guy. He doesn't act like either one of them.
No, I'm just saying both are viable jokes.
Yeah. But, well, Lanning in itself is kind of, I mean, you know what his call sign is, right? I mean, his call sign is tree skirt.
Oh, lovely.
I'm just like, poor guy. He doesn't even really realize. However, now, for the Cold Elves, they visit the naughty children. See, nice children get presents. Cold Elf Brigade, however, get cold to naughty kids. With Little Ribbon says try harder next year. However, a mission goes awry, and a fruitcake calculator gets stolen by a little kid that goes by the name Jingle Smell 1337. And well, it's up to our heroes to basically bring it back home before this guy can get into the database, which is bad. Fortunately, after getting through all of these dastardly traps that Wayne set off, and he's learning a different lesson this time. I'll get to it in a little bit. But Wayne basically has to go through the seven circles of hell trying to get to Noel, while also trying to be Elf of the Year. That's the whole thing with this one. The first one was him being passed over for a job position. This time, it's Elf of the Year. And funnily enough, they get in there and Lanny gets captured because this guy is tricky. This guy is smart. This kid is smart. Lanny is not. He holds the glitter grenade too long, and if anyone has played any kind of first-person shooter, a cooked grenade
Will blow up in your face.
will blow up after a while. Yes, anybody who's held a grenade in Call of Duty, for instance, or Rainbow Six for too long and it's exploded down them, will know what happens next. The little glitter little sleep grenade goes off in Lanny's face, and now he's pretty much useless through the whole movie. The rest of the movie, he accidentally slips up, and we find out it's a girl, but she's not the one that's naughty. It's her little brother, and it's kind of saddening to know that. It's hard having siblings. Lord only knows. I've got two of them. Mom and her sister are have issues all the time. As do
and I'm basically another one to you.
Yeah, you and Draconis are basically like triplets to me at this point. Although in Draconis like 2 years older than us.
Yes. He's like the older brother of us.
Yeah, but he does act like a very responsible older brother. Keeps us in check a lot.
I think I'm technically the middle child.
Yeah, you are a couple
Weren't you
months
born
older.
in '98?
Born May 9th, 1998.
Yep, I'm the middle child then.
But yeah, Noel is, he's doing good. He's doing good. He might get Elf of the Year and everything, and that sets Wayne off. Big fight between the brothers start happening. At this point, the Tree Farm, which is basically the server network for all the nice and naughty children, which apparently there was a record number of nice children that year. And I'm calling bullshit on that. There ain't been a large number of nice children, I guarantee it, in probably a couple of decades.
You're talking about where the time we live in now. You're right.
Dude, even back when that movie first came out in the early 2010s, I'm sorry, no, I don't believe that for a second that almost 90% of the Earth's population of kids are nice. Kids are cruel, man. Kids are cruel. I could
Kids
see.
are little shits.
I mean, a lot of them are nice. I was a nice kid, but
I
that
mean, I
doesn't
was, but
necessarily
that
mean
is not
all of them.
90%.
No,
I'd say you're lot. I'd say I'm pushing it being nice, saying 20%.
I might give it a 30, but that's not. It's not exactly better. Not by much. But hey, you know, maybe in universe there's a lot of nice kids. But you know, with this movie, at this point, Wayne escalates it so far that he says he wish he never had a brother. This hit hard. This hit so raw. Jesus, it got these movies don't push it around. It's a Christmas special, but basically this is the lesson. Family is the most important thing, especially around Christmas. Even if you've got a feud with them, you set that feud aside around the holiday season. You got an enemy somewhere, you set it aside. If those guys in World War II could do it for one day, go to neutral ground for at least one night, and stop fighting each other, share bread, share stories, share songs, then so can we in 2021. Just saying. So now it's a race against the clock because now the tree farm is shutting down. Once she changed, we find out it's a little girl. Once she's changed it from naughty to nice, it it's going to hell. And the guy that runs it can't fix it because the antenna got broken in a scuffle. So they gotta hook it to the biggest antenna they can find, which, funnily enough, is right across the street. Plot convenience, you know. But they managed to do it and save the day. But unfortunately, the way they need to do it isn't easy. So they use a specific item that's been done throughout the whole movie as well. And on behold, boom, they save Christmas, and Noel and Wayne get Elf of the Year. They kind of share Elf of the Year. The brothers, it's super cool. Seeing the Cole Elf area was probably my favorite part of the entire 2.5 movies because I can't really call this a trilogy. Duology and a half, best I could do. um, but yeah, they are on Disney Plus, and I think all of it's on DVD as well. So go check them out if you haven't already. For this holiday season, Prep and Landing is some of my favorite stuff of all time. However, ladies and gentlemen, um, if you do, you know, these movies do hit a little raw in some areas. So just keep that in mind. These lessons don't pull any punches. And I hate that Disney kind of doesn't do these movies anymore, but you know, it's fine. Um, but now I'm gonna talk about a little bit of the Easter eggs. See, in the first movie, you can actually see oh, what was it? There's the first Christmas. Wayne turns on TV and the Christmas special, but not just any Christmas special. It's a Mickey's Christmas Carol where Donald comes in saying Merry Christmas. It's just so you know, it's owned by Disney. And the second movie, there's actually a you can actually see Timmy from the first movie, as well as the little girl. I can't remember her name. I only know her moniker, funnily enough. Her moniker's more memorable than her actual name. I think her last name's Gershwin. Ah, don't quote me on that. But she's wearing a Disney princess shirt, and you can see Disney princess stuff all over the place. Over there, and she's even got a Nerf gun. It doesn't say Nerf, but it's a Nerf gun. You can tell it's a freaking Nerf gun. And something that gives me Tickle Me Elmo vibes. Ugh, one of those kinds of dolls, you know. No, even calls it a preschool toy. It was basically, one of those. I think I had one growing up as a kid, one of them Tickle Me Elmos. I'd like to do a review on that one these days at some point, but if I could find it in box, that'd be kind of cool. Oh God, I'm not touching that. Um, that being said, guys, be sure to like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and of course, go in the comment section down below. Let us know what you think of Prep Atlantic. Did you watch these films? If not, are you planning to? I'd highly recommend them. They're on Disney Plus and they're on DVD. So if you can find them, track them down, give them a watch this holiday season. We got one other week of all kinds of goodies. Tomorrow, I will give you a hint. It is a Studio Ghibli film for the Anime Lounge, but you have to wait until the end to actually see what it is. That being said, I've been Candace Lupus. This has been the Gamers Den. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.